Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for a weekly angel reading for August 28th through September 3rd, 2017. So let's just take a moment to take a deep breath and to relax and just allow ourselves to be in alignment with the source of our well-being at this time, and to align with all the information and messages from God and your angels that are coming through for you right now. And so just breathe into your heart center. And as we just sort of tune in to the energy for the week, getting a sense of some energy. One of the things that they were just showing me, that there's probably a need. They were showing me a bear, and at the moment, the word that came to my mind was sort of hibernating. And there may be a sense where they were showing me a tree, and the trunk of the tree was very thin. So that means that the connection, you really need to focus on your maintaining a healthy, broad connection, so that you don't feel disconnected in this week. And that may bring up for you some a feeling of vulnerability, where you may want to be just a little bit aware of the environments that you're entering, or the people that you're interacting with. And it's about maintaining your own balance of power in this week for yourself personally, and not getting so much caught up into the personal drama of others, or the power struggles that others may be dealing with. And they're giving me a sense that this is going to be because that the ego in general is in a very is in a survival mode as always, but that it may be digging its heels a little bit more for each individual. And so they would ask you not to take it personally what people are throwing at you. They're having just this difficult time processing everything for themselves as you would be. So just want to make you aware of that, and to be open to what's sort of unfolding in this week. So yeah, there's a lot of things that are going on right now, that what they're showing me is that this is another week where you really need to nurture yourself, that a week of self-care. And they wrote the word deep self-care, deep nurturing. I'm just feeling a lot of anxiety in the heart chakra, some things coming up. And I believe I'm seeing two numbers, 593 and 466, angel numbers. So let me just sort of see if we can get a handle on these numbers for you. And the first one, 593, says the Ascended Masters have heard and answered your prayers about improving your career so that it is more meaningful and fulfilling for you. Okay, so if you're worried or about some things in your life that you want to make improvements, and that you're trying to see your way clear about how to improve your life, that they're hearing you. So just be aware that you are being understood by the universe. 466 says, give any earthly concerns such as finances, career, relationship, home, and so forth to the angels. Turn every worry into a prayer for help, and you'll soon see and feel the light in your life. So I'm feeling this anxiety, and it's like you're kind of getting ahead of yourself. The reason for this is because you're going through this really huge shift. And things are actually moving sort of rapidly. You're sort of um, in in a position where you are going to um, go through just a clear shift at any moment, and the possibility for this could happen at any time. So it's going to be different for everyone. But the thing is that the some of the anxiety is coming because you can feel the sequence of the word sequence. You can feel the sequence of events that are forthcoming, and a part of you, your ego, is getting in there in the way, and making you feel like you're not doing enough. So it's causing you to doubt that things are going to unfold, that things are being taken care of, and your heart is constantly being given these messages that everything's going to be okay, to trust, to keep going, to keep focusing on what you love. Don't worry about what others are doing or what they're saying. Don't worry about anything else. But your ego, it keeps interrupting with its own concerns, and that's why you feel this sort of anxiousness, this anxiety that I feel in the heart chakra. And so just remember to take a deep breath, because when you feel that way, one thing you want to be aware of is that it's just alerting you that you're thinking thoughts that are out of alignment. You're putting yourself in a vulnerable place. And this is where you really do need to just say, here, God, I can't deal with this. You take it. And you show me, you go before me and guide me, um, and uplift me, my heart, my mind, my soul, uplift, inspire, so that I don't, instead of focusing on worry, I can focus on the changes from a place of inspiration, opportunity. That the changes uplift you and motivate you is sort of the context that I'm kind of getting here, from the angels and God. So, again, they're showing me an open book, and this means that information is available to you, and it's mainly coming through your feelings. So the thing is, don't get your feelings all twisted, you see. Don't be afraid of your feelings. Don't be afraid of the range of emotions that we all have. Don't get in this mindset that something's going wrong. Um, they want you to trust your feelings, and when you're feeling off or you're feeling anxious, it means that you're not trusting. You're not trusting God. You're not trusting yourself. You're not trusting your higher self. You're not trusting your angels. And so they want you to stop in that moment to do whatever you do that allows you to reconnect. Okay? They write in that book, the word book. And for some of you, even if there's a book that 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 spiritual book that you read that really helps you to focus or helps you to come into alignment again. Something like that. They wrote the word law, which usually means the law of attraction, because remember, the law of attraction, do whatever makes you feel good, because the law of attraction responds to how you feel. Okay? Not if you're worried about something and you can find a way to shift that away from that worry, that's what the law of attraction is going to respond to. So don't worry about what to do that's best. Just do anything that makes you feel good, because once you break the cycle, you break the feelings of worry and anxiety, and then you no longer are drawing the problems or just seeing more problems. You'll start to draw opportunities, creativity towards yourself, and alignment. Okay, so let's just take this opportunity now to see what the message is for the theme of the week from the archangels. And this is the Archangel Metatron, and this card is prioritize, and it says focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. So this is a week where, this always reminds me of the Olympics, right? So, right now, there are a lot of things that like your fears are distractions. You see, that's what they're distractions, taking you off the path. And what you need to do right now is see yourself as if you're in you're in this, well, I don't want to say race, but it's see yourself as in a place where your goals are most important, and that fire that he's carrying is the flame, the passion of your heart. Okay, think of it as like your dragon flame, your passion, and that is what you want to hold up right now. That's the light you want to shine to the world. That's what you want to fulfill, and that's what you want the world to see, and you want the world to that you want to serve, offer as a gift to the world in service, something that they can um, take something from it and will help improve their lives. So by focusing on your dreams, you help uplift everyone else's dreams. You see, the person, you know, the highest vibration rules the day, as one of my teachers said. And so if you focus on your dreams and you hold this high vibrational um, aspiration up and you keep moving towards it, then you will inspire everyone else to uphold their own. And in a way, you're inspiring peace, you're inspiring prosperity just by selfishly being focused on your own. Okay? Let me just tune in and see if there's any additional messages from this card. So this is going to be the way for you to turn those negative emotions and feeling vulnerable into alignment by as you focus on what you're passionate about, what you love, you automatically connect into your soul's purpose, your soul's truth, and the clarity and wisdom of your soul. The guidance and the messages will automatically come through, and the rewards and opportunities that they are cultivating for you. So there's messages coming through for you this week from God, and they're going to come through your heart, through the things that give you joy, as they're writing out that word, joy. Okay? And they're writing out the word sisters, and I don't know if this is literal, like your sister, or is it like a sister brother, like we have people who share our common goals and interest, and who support us, and who are on this spiritual path with you. And as you stay focused, you will be aware of this sort of sisterhood, brotherhood kind of thing. You'll draw more people into your experience who support you. All right, let's take a look at the card, and I'm starting to feel the heart chakra just begin to cool off and relax, and so that's very good. Let's take a look at the card for the beginning of the week. And what I'm seeing here in this card is the Four of Pentacles, and this is about not holding back. Okay, so and trusting who you are. There's a sense of, in this card, I like this image because it shows that the mirror image, she sees an unworthy image of herself, and that unworthiness is what holds you back. Okay, it causes you to be fearful about investing in the things that you love. Energy is always, what we're given, our gifts and talents, the love that flows through us. It's like money. But it's energy. It's money, meaning my own natural energy yield, and like money, like energy, you always need to invest that in order to yield anything. So you can't sit on your energy and your talents, and you have to invest it, because that's how you get the return. So don't be afraid to invest in yourself. Don't be afraid to invest in your dreams. Is the message that I'm getting about this card at the beginning of the week. So I'm getting a sense that some of you just hold back, and maybe when you're around other people, maybe you're afraid to share, you let that distract you. It stops you from pursuing your dreams. It gets in your way. And this is something that this fear, you want to give this, ask your angels and ask God to help you with that. We all struggle with it. But, and it's just self criticism. And just know that it's an illusion, that criticism, because you, no one is judging you. God is not judging you, and other people really aren't judging you. They only can see you the way you see yourself. So if you're worried about how others may perceive you, then just focus on doing what you love and honoring yourself. By honoring yourself, you love yourself. By honoring what you feel is right for you, you love yourself, and that's what people will see. And so they want you to be bold, and they just wrote that word out in caps, to be take bold actions, bold investments in yourself, and that know that you're being supported. Okay, let's take a look at the card for the middle of the week. And we have the Six of Spring, which is the Six of Wands, and Autumn is Pentacles in this deck. So this this card is indicating success, a victory of some kind, receiving rewards. So the thing is that you may be afraid, and that's always going to be true. It's just our human nature. But you are going to really benefit from this investment in yourself, this action that you take. It's going to turn out successful. You're going to get recognition for it. People. So the thing is that this card is telling you what we just said, that people are going to really gravitate to what you are offering. So you're going to be recognized for what you've put out there, what you've done. So don't be afraid to go forward with this. And just trying to take a look and see if there are any additional messages here. And they're just showing me to breathe. Remember to breathe, and as a way of nurturing yourself. Sometimes you can't get away or break away in a moment. Breath will just draw in, will connect you right away with God. As they're writing out God, the breath is just going to connect you with God. So you can take a deep breath anywhere you are, no matter what's going on. And don't forget to do that, and trust yourself. Okay, let's take a look at the card I pulled for the end of the week. And this is the Dreamer's card. And hold on one moment, because it's kind of getting dark here, but... So this last card is showing, just want to give you a little bit more light. It's late here, and this morning I tried to record, and there was a lot of banging at 8 o'clock in the morning, would you believe it or not? So the Dreamer's card, this is about following your dreams, taking a leap of faith here. And so, as you can see, that this is a week, if you can focus now, despite all that's going to be going on, and a lot of anxieties, you're just going to be confronting your ego, basically. And it's just going to really try to scream for you, because it's not evil, it's just afraid. It doesn't know what to do with beyond what it knows. And you're going beyond. And this is a good thing. So use that fear as a sort of a monitor to let you know that you're stepping beyond the boundaries that have held you previously, that beliefs are being, that negative beliefs that you've held, or limiting beliefs, let's put it that way, that you've actually stepped beyond it. So now there's no reason to doubt that whether or not this is good or not for you. You're out here on the leading edge, and that's what you need to understand. And your heart is leaping for joy, but your ego is creating a counter effect because it's scared to death. And this is what the angels call change, the little death. And so this is just a natural response. But go for it. Jump at whatever opportunity is presenting itself to you, be very, very open in your heart, receptive to what's happening, the opportunities that are popping up, as know that this is a path. It's leading to a path of improvements. When you get there, you're going to be glad for it. Okay, it's going to be an opportunity, a great transformation. And this is something that is just going to, you see, this card shows the land just, so there's the tapestry, there's so much that it could be painted in. So this is going to just open up to many opportunities. Don't get your mind set on a particular outcome at this point, but what could possibly be. This is what you're doing it for. This is why your fear is raging at this level of anxiety, because you are opening up for what could possibly be a whole new design, if you will. So allow yourself to go there without actually knowing just how it's all going to unfold. And I'm taking the card that I pulled already from the bottom of the deck, and this is the Strength card. And this is an appropriate message underlining the week as it will unfold, and where you'll be feeling this sort of inner struggle. But it's one that you can endure. As you can see, the lion and the lamb here in the card, which comes from the scripture of an idea of peace, where the lion and the lamb, these two seemingly different kind of energies here, so gentle and bold. Let's put it in that way. And so it's okay, and it's interesting that these words come out, because you're not used to being bold. You're used to being gentle, and you can't see the two of them being together, or melding, or merging in you. So you may see yourself as the sheep mostly, and now you can't imagine the lion, the boldness, the courage coming out of you, taking on leadership roles if it's a job, because you've never seen yourself that way. You doubt your ability to be able to balance this. And so you will, and you already are, because you're already out there. The reason that the anxiety is so high is because we've already stepped out there in many different ways in the world right now. Even all the stuff that's going on that seems just like it's like out of control. It's because we've stepped out, both sides, because everything is always working for the highest good. And so we've stepped out on that leading edge where we've never been before. It may look familiar, but where we are is truly different than where we've ever allowed ourselves to go, because we are not the same people then that we are now. We are more evolved, and even though we're dealing with old issues, but the evolved beings are now dealing with that issue, which means it's going to go in a higher vibration, if you will. So have faith. Have faith for many things. Have faith in yourself to take these courageous steps. You are strong as well as gentle and compassionate. So I send you lots of love and angel blessings, and I thank you for joining us. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, do that. And if you haven't joined us for the daily card messages, you can go to the description link below to our Facebook page, where I go in depth during the week. If you're looking for an angel reading, please join me at theangelschool.com, which you can find in the description link below as well. And I look forward to hearing from you, whether it's for a reading or on Facebook or on the YouTube page. Have a beautiful week, and stand in your courage, and be bold, and be compassionate. Let your compassion guide your strength to do bold new things. God bless you all.